Hi, Jeannie Rainey here again in my craft room for another Focus Friday where we make 4 cards out of one bundle or stamp set. This bundle is Nothing's Better Than. It has so many different sentiments that can mix and match for the chocolate lovers, coffee lovers, cookie or cocktails. It has so many possibilities of fun cards to make. It has dies that coordinate with it. I've already cut out some of the sentiments. I did the coffee in early espresso. I did the main sentiment in white. And then I cut 1-inch strips to do the colors of the words that we're going to inlay into the white. We also used the detailed hearts dies. And I used press and seal before I took it all apart so that the pieces would all stay together, and I'll show you an advantage. Here you go. So this is where I stopped the camera because it took a little time to pull that out, but I wanted all of the background to stay together because I can make another card with using that. That's press and seal, and that's very useful. Okay. So I'm going to use the punch tailored tag, and my paper is a little bit large, so I'm going to end up having to trim off a little bit with scissors after I cut that or punch it. Okay. Now, time to assemble. I'm using my multi-purpose liquid adhesive, one of my favorites. You can see I have it on the silicone mat, and that's to protect my workspace. The adhesive does not stick, it just rolls right off the mat. Okay, then this is my layer of early espresso. It's going to be my card front. Just went ahead and die cut my sentiment right out of the center of that, knowing that it's going to be covered up. The colors I used are Pool Party, Petal Pink, Blushing Bride, Rococo Rose, and white. This is the Pool Party. Now we'll just quickly assemble. The word love is out of Petal Pink. So I'm just inlaying that over the word love. And I'll follow suit with the other colors. This is Blushing Bride. For all those coffee lovers, this is a perfect card. Love you more than coffee. And you can change that out. You can say chocolate or cookies. It's a nice thing about this set. You can interchange the sentiments. Then I'm going to go ahead and stamp my coffee cup. The proper way to do this is to put your stamp on your surface and then put your acrylic block on it. That way it allows your stamp to relax. You'll see later that some of the stamps are sentiments, and so they're so flexible. If you, I do that too. Anyways, carry on. Yeah. Anyone who's never done that is the winner. So, anyways, I went ahead and die cut my coffee cup, and I'm going to adhere that with a dimensional so it pops up a bit. And then here's one way to adhere the back or the card front to the base with tear and tape. Okay, that's how I get the perfect positioning. All right, there's our first card. I did discover that there was some adhesive on the front, so if you take your embossing buddy and just pat over the top, it will stick to that adhesive, and so then you won't have the little shiny marks. And don't forget to use your Love You More on another card. Okay, the next card, I'm going to stamp 7 cookies. This is the outline stamp, and I'm doing this in Early Espresso. And then I'm going to stamp the filler with crumb cake. I'm going to stamp off first. Now I should be using a piercing mat. It gives a better stamped image, and you'll see as I go, some of them have some white spots, but it didn't bother me at the time. I thought cookies have a variety of color in them, so I just left it. Okay, just wanted to show you that you could do it, use crumb cake, or just around the outside, use marker. And so then when you have it cut out, it looks like you actually used crumb cake for your cookie when it's actually white. So some people really like the white trim around it, and some people prefer not. So you could go either way. I'm going to put them through the texture folder through Tasteful Textile, and that will make my cookies look more real. There you go. Gives it just some texture. Just adds a little bit to the card. Okay, now you can see what I mean about these sentiments sometimes are so small, and it's good to just put them on your surface, let them relax, and then put the acrylic on top of it. Sometimes those little words can get crooked if you put them on the acrylic and then try to make them straight. So if you set them on your surface, this is soft suede, what I'll be using for the sentiment. This card is "A day without cookies" is like, just kidding, I have no idea. The nice thing about the photopolymer is that you can make sure it's right side up. Don't forget about your little dots for your eyes when you're cutting out these words, when you're die cutting them. I actually lost mine, and so I had to cut another dot. So this is the Designer Series paper, Brights. This is Bermuda Bay and Bermuda Bay cardstock, and I used the 2.5 inch circle and the 2.25 inch circle to cut these out. Then I'm just going to adhere my cookies and layer them on my plate. Okay, now ready to assemble the card. Oh, gotta get the cookie on there. And the dot for the eye. Make sure it's secure. Okay. Now for the card base. I want it to overlap a little bit onto the crumb cake. And that's card number 2. Isn't that fun? Okay, right into card number 3. 3 and 4 are very similar, so we're just going to do those together. Go ahead and get all my stamping done and then get all the die cutting. Now these stamps actually, as well as the coffee cup did too, have a stamp that fills in. So I first stamp the outline and then I'll be stamping the fill in different colors. Makes it so quick and easy. So that was Daffodil Delight. Now this is Coastal Cabana. then I'll do my cocktail glasses. I didn't think I was going to like this set, but now that I've played with it a little bit, I think it's going to be lots of fun. So easy. Now my stamp for my umbrella and my lemon. For the lemon, we use Daffodil Delight. Oh, the umbrella first. That is Petal Pink. I ran out of blocks, so I had to just put them both on one block. Okay. Right. Now for the sentiments. Today's plan, consume, because adulting is hard. See how you can intermix any of those? You could say chocolate or coffee or cookies or cocktails. Adulting is hard. The other one says, today is a kind of day. So you fill in the blank, mix and match. Then I'm going to trim those up with my mini trimmer. Okay, now I'm ready to assemble my cards. I cut all the coffee cups and cocktail glasses. So this piece of cardstock I took from the other card front. You'll see what I mean in a minute as we get to the other card. So making my steam for my coffee cups, and then I'm going to adhere the coffee cups on with dimensionals to lift them up a bit. I started using the small ones and realized I should have used the larger dimensional. And these colors are Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, and Petal Pink. So I had already die cut the word coffee and cocktails out of black cardstock. Now to adhere to my card base, I just put little dots on the back of adhesive. it's easy to get too much adhesive. Just a little bit goes a long ways. Okay, so you see where I got the cardstock for the other card just right out of the middle of this card front, because I knew I would cover it up with this next layer. So conserve paper where you can. Okay, this one's pretty simple, just adhering the sentiments, and I'm going to use dimensionals for the cocktail glasses. And this card says, "Today is a cocktails kind of day." Again, don't forget when you die cut the words that have eyes to, don't lose the dot to the eye. Now we'll adhere it to the card base, and we'll be done with card number 4. So nice. What fun cards. Thank you so much for joining me today for Focus Friday, where we make 4 cards out of 1 bundle. The bundle, again, is Nothing's Better Than, which has dies Love You More and Love You More Than. And it was a fun class. Thanks so much. Bye.